Hi, I'm Mia from New York. We moved to this neighborhood when I was 12. Anyone who looked at us would assume we were some picture-perfect family, but that was far from the truth. Mom and Dad hardly spoke to each other, and we rarely did anything together as a family. Hey, Dad, this is going to be the coolest party of the year. Can I go, please?
You know the rules, Rose. No parties ever, no exceptions.
This family is the worst. Rose was also into acting and got the lead in the school play, but my parents made her turn it down because she couldn't stay back in school for practice after hours. One night, I woke up and saw Rose climbing out the window. Quiet. Stupid. I'm busting out of here. I deserve to have fun. And if you say anything, I'll punch you in the nose and throw all your books in the dumpster. I believed her, so I kept quiet. Rose came back really late that night.
What is this? Where did it come from? Where have you been?
What's going on?
Fine. I went to a beach party with my friends last night. What's the problem? I'm back here in one piece.
We told you, you can never go to the beach.
Mom, please sit down. You don't look good. She won't ever do it again, right, Rose? Oh, shut up. This is insane. How long are we going to keep living like this? Why can't we ever talk about what happened and try to move on?
This is our house, and we set the rules. End of discussion. You're grounded, and Mia, you're grounded for letting her leave too.
A few days after we turned 16, Rose got an acting agent, booked a role on a TV show, and moved to Hollywood. After Rose left, Mom got even worse. It takes 10.2 minutes for you to get home from school. Why are you 30 seconds late?
Then, one day, a lawyer came over and asked for our dad. The lawyer had a small box in his hand.
Hello, sir. Your late mother left this in her will for you.
My parents were shocked. Dad hadn't spoken to Grandma in years. The lawyer handed Dad the box and left. Dad opened the box. Inside was a beautiful heirloom necklace and a note from Grandma with 2 words, "Let go." Looking at the note, their mood sours. Mom and Dad took one look at the note and marched off to their room and locked the door. We could hear them arguing. Anyway, I got to go. My agent's throwing a party tonight. A bunch of A-listers will be there. Rose spent hours bragging about all her adventures in Hollywood while she ate all of our food, hogged the TV, and left her dirty clothes everywhere.
I think all of our money troubles have been solved. I told my good friend about the necklace, which is centuries old. He's coming by the house in 2 days to check it out, and he's willing to pay cash on the spot. That's amazing, girls. I think our luck is changing. We'll even have enough money to send Mia to college.
I was so excited about the good news that I jumped up and hugged Mom. But just then, I noticed this weird look on Rose's face. I knew she'd done something stupid. I jumped out of my seat, darted toward the box, and when I opened it, my heart sank. It was empty. My blood boiled. I marched toward Rose like a crazed maniac.
Wait, I can explain.
Where's the necklace? I don't know. I wore the necklace to the party, but when I got home, I noticed it was gone. So he knows its real value. We need to talk to David now. I found the address on Rose's phone and dragged her out the door.
Do we have to go over his house? He's literally the most boring date of my life.
I ignored Rose and went straight to David's house, where we found him sunbathing next to his pool.
Hey, Rose, what's up, girl? I was worried about you. You didn't answer my texts.
Take a hint. I'd rather kiss a slug than go on another date with you. What? Ignore my sister. We're looking for this necklace. Yeah, so am I. Am I supposed to care about your feelings right now? No, yes, because that's all I care about right now. David, did you take it?
Of course not. You're calling me a thief?
No one else knew about its value at the party other than you. I may have told this woman who looked very interested when I was wearing it.
She gave us her address, and when we went to the woman's house, I recognized her immediately.
As soon as we brought up the necklace, she broke down in tears.
I'm sorry, but I had no choice. I saw him steal it, but I had to stay quiet.
Wow, is that all true?
I had some work done on my teeth, but everything else is real. Well, mostly.
Let's focus. Who stole the necklace and blackmailed you?
Your agent, Mr. Tom, stole the necklace, Rose.
What is she talking about? My career isn't a failure.
You haven't booked a job in 2.5 years, and half the studios in Hollywood swore to never work with you.
I can't say that I'm surprised, but we can't worry about that now. Where is this Mr. Tom?
Well, Tom is flying out to Canada right now and meeting a buyer there tomorrow.
Rose and I headed straight to the airport. When we got to the airport, Rose skipped through the security line. Out of the way, I'm coming through. Geez, Rose, you can't just cut through the line. Oh, and where have sticking to the rules ever gotten you? Well, I guess no. And by the way, our plane leaves in 6 minutes. I hated to admit it, but Rose had a point. Move your butt, old man. We don't have all day here. We got to our gate with 2 minutes to spare, but when the airport attendant scanned our tickets, the machine beeped and flashed red.
Sorry, these tickets aren't for Canada.
Yes, they are. Check them again.
No, they're for Cambodia.
The flight attendant showed us our tickets, and I couldn't believe it was true. You what? It's an honest mistake. Who knew there was a Cambodia and a Canada? Everyone on Earth. This is so not my fault. I used the last of my savings to buy the correct plane tickets, but we'd have to wait to catch a flight the next morning, so we stayed the night at this awful hotel. What is this? A -2 stars? Why didn't you get us a room at the Monte Carlo? Because we're broke. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Seems like you forget a lot of things, like how you forgot to answer a text or a phone call from me and our parents for years. Sorry not sorry, sis. I needed space from our parents. They're always so upset about. They don't want to talk about what happened because it hurts too much. How do you think I feel? Losing, don't. We're not supposed to say his name. And suddenly Rose's face turned furious, and she flung the picture on her bedside into the wall. Enough already. I'm so tired of this. His name is Joe. Our big brother Joe. He's a person, not a secret. He was my best friend, and I loved him. He went swimming at the beach with his friends on his birthday and got hurt, and he's been in a coma ever since. See, we talked about it, and the world didn't explode. Then, for the first time, I saw Rose cry like a baby, and I could feel hot tears streaming down my face too. I loved him too. I know, and all I ever wanted was to grieve with my family. But our parents just shut down and tried to make us do the same, and I couldn't take it anymore. Living alone and trying to work in Hollywood has been hard, and I know it can't have been easy for you either. But I just had to go. I hugged Rose tight, and as we cried together, something suddenly changed. I finally understood Rose's point of view. This was her way to cope, and it wasn't her intention to put all this on me. Everything about her situation was unfair. The only way to get was to come together. The next morning, Rose and I flew to Cambodia and arrived at the buyer's office seconds before Tom and the buyer made the deal. I grabbed the necklace off an old man's neck. You can't buy this necklace. That man stole it from us. Yeah, he's a no-good thief and a terrible manager. Give that necklace back. It's mine. I earned it. Tom rushed toward us like an angry bull, and Rose screamed like a banshee. I grabbed a vase, slammed it over Tom's head, and then I held Tom down until the police arrived and arrested him. After the police left, the buyer offered to buy the necklace for 5 times what Dad's friend at the museum was going to pay. We accepted his offer, and he wired the money into our parents' account right away. When we got home, our parents were waiting proudly for us.
Girls, we can't thank you enough. That money is going to make our lives so much better.
But something still wasn't right. Grandma didn't just leave us the necklace, Dad. What she said in the note was even more important and valuable. You both have to stop blaming yourself and each other for what happened to Joe. It was an accident. You need to let all of that go, and we'll never heal if we don't talk about this.
I don't know if I can do it. I'm not strong enough.
You don't have to do it alone, Mom. We can get through this together as a family.
And we did.